White Hart Lane is my house. It's always been my house. I've been going there since the late 90s. The first time I walked up those stairs, I promised my 6-year-old self I'd buy a season ticket. So when I first got a job, that's exactly what I did. Being the child of immigrants, a lesbian and a football fan, there's a constant need to kind of figure out who you are and negotiate your identity, particularly as a girl in a male-dominated space. That's why watching the women's game grow since the 90s has been particularly special for me. Because there's a very different attitude to LGBTQI+ inclusion in football now than there was 10 years ago. Football at times has been a difficult space to be as a woman and a queer person. And I don't want anyone to be excluded or feel like they don't belong in those spaces, which is why we created the Proud Lily Whites, so that every LGBTQI+ Spurs fan can feel like they belong. Do you want a beer? When we first started the Proud Lily Whites, there were 4 LGBTQI+ fan groups. Now there are more than 50. You know, this movement across English football has changed the face of English football. Whether you like it or not, we've got a place in the game.
The relationships we have in the Proud Lily Whites, I'd describe them as friends, first and foremost. We come from all corners of the UK, and also we have people who travel from overseas. It's also not just a social event, but it's part of a wider, bigger picture. There's a purpose to us in terms of what we're championing for, which is that equality, inclusivity and safety within the game.
For so many people in the LGBTQI+ community, you might think that football isn't for you when you come out or you realise who you are, but the Proud Lily Whites will always bring people together. So our job today is to bring the noise and make sure the team know that we're behind them. Our house, our team, come on you Spurs!
It's just showing that it's okay to be who you are. It's the coming together of all the different backgrounds, diversities, being able to support the club, knowing that we're all there together.
A lot has changed in the last few years. We're seeing a lot more clubs getting on board with the concept of LGBTQIA+ teams. There is support. People wear the rainbow scarves, they wear the rainbow flags, they wear the rainbow badges. Let's provide a safe space for everyone and let's all enjoy the game together.
You're always going to have someone to watch a game with.
Oh, how nice to see you.
You'll always have someone to love Spurs with.
Yeah, over there.
That sense of community is always there. We've built so many relationships and memories through the Proud Lily Whites. You know what it's like with football. Joy, misery. But the experiences are shared with people that you've built relationships with is just beautiful.
She had an idea with a few other people across the country and have changed, I think, the face of football and made a place where people feel like they can be themselves, come together and have joy.
I believe that if you can change football, you can change the world, and we'll continue campaigning, not just to make it better for LGBTQI+ folks, but for everyone. Football brings people together. There is no other feeling like it.